who's doing it.
Hey guys, what's up? It's the Paper Play Niggas, and we out here niggaing, reviewing Black Panther. We just got from the movie theaters. We saw that joint, black brothers and sisters reunite.
Why are you talking?
How y'all feel about the movie, though?
You usually don't talk like
The revolution will not be televised.
Bro.
We was Kangs.
This is a special edition of the Oh Boy Podcast.
I wouldn't even call it an Oh Boy Podcast.
It's technically the Oh Boy Podcast.
Yeah, it is.
This is a 0.5 episode. It's a review.
I'm not going to call it an Oh Boy Podcast.
Then
That's why it's called the Oh Boy Podcast and not the No Boy Podcast. Haha, get it? Because it sounded like you said.
Yeah, dude, sure thing, bro.
Yeah.
Let's start off with our impressions of Black Panther. Who would like to go first?
I would.
Beyonce Howard. Go on.
Okay, so Gio, you're whack as hell for doing all that. But as the residential comic book asshole, I gotta say, Marvel does it again. In general, like they've had some misfires, namely Iron Man 2. But I mean, they more than make up for it with Black Panther. They make up for their mistakes with this movie, because this is an actually good movie, and not even just like a superhero movie, but as a political commentary type of movie, right? About black culture and isolationism and how it deals with the rest of the world in general.
Sure.
Yeah, it's pretty good. But overall, it is a good movie. I have some problems with it, but overall, it is a decent movie.
Yeah.
Malik, what are your thoughts?
I mean, it was another superhero movie. I mean, there were good things, there were bad things. To be honest, I'd have to watch it like a second or third time to really like get into it and like. I don't want to say nitpick, but I can't think of anything else to nitpick and find things I don't like about it. But overall, for a first watch, of course, it's gonna be great. It's that second time you need to get into, because like there are parts where like usually when I don't watch a movie, I'm like, yeah, all right, and I nod my head and shit, and I usually don't do that. So like if it does that,
I mean, we were talking during the movie, making like small side bit jokes here.
Yeah.
But I mean, we like to make it our viewing of it more enjoyable. But I mean, at least we didn't have anybody interrupting this time and screeching like a bunch of baboons.
Oh my god!
Like we did during Age of Ultron. But I mean, that's in the past. But
was I there for Age of Ultron or like?
Technical difficulties, boys.
Okay. Where were we?
That was great.
We were talking about Malik's thoughts last, but he said, I think we left off at, he said it's just another comic book movie, but he enjoyed it, and because of the fact that
it was one of the first comic book movies that either made me like, okay, yeah, and I was like, ooh, yeah, and not, well, you contradicted yourself, great job, talking about fucking Wonder Woman.
Yeah, that, I had problems with that. Well, we can talk about that another time. But Gio, what were your thoughts on Black Panther?
I like the movie.
There we go. That's it. Stop. Yeah.
I like the movie. Beginning was good. Middle was good. I had a problem with the ending and how it escalated. I really didn't like it. I don't know if you heard me, but I was mad as fuck at one point.
I heard you. I heard a change in your breathing. I heard a.
I was like, no, because I was like doing hand things. I was in the movie like, what the fuck? That don't make no fucking sense. Why the fuck would you do that? I was like really upset about like spoilers, obviously. The part.
Wait. Spoilers for Black Panther starting right now. If you don't want to be spoiled yet.
I guess, yeah.
All right, Gio, go ahead.
I had a problem with the death of Killmonger. I hate the entire like dynamic between Black Panther and Killmonger because they never actually talk. They don't speak to each other.
Because all Killmonger does is posturize about what he wants to do.
Correct, but remember that scene where Black Panther was sitting in his throne and Killmonger was first introduced to him?
Like, why?
They were both very aggressive with each other in the beginning, and even though Black Panther talked about and sympathized with the fact that they left him as a child.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, Black Panther even talks to his father in the spirit. Like, no, he talks to the spiritual consultant Shuri. He's like, why would you? Forrest Whitaker. He's like, why'd you leave a kid for dead? Like in the city, and and he's like, it's one of our greatest regrets.
And he was upset with him too.
But then he's just like, get this asshole out of my room.
He's like, get him out of here. like as if he's wrong for being there. You're supposed if you actually sympathize with the nigga, accept him, speak to him, apologize for his father's deeds. You know,
Yeah.
at least make him feel at home, because when you just like, and I know I'm talking as if this is real. I mean, without this, there wouldn't be a fucking conflict, right?
For movies, we need to feel that it's real. We need to feel that the stakes are real, and that way, when we're watching it, we feel as though we're a part of it, and that it is like an actual conflict.
Yeah.
But like, we just know it's setting up the final battle. That's basically it.
And that's the sad thing about it, you know. Like, without that entire like thing, there would be no conflict in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I always felt like,
because
I talked with Malik once. He was like, I hate how what didn't we have a conversation? You were like, I hate how the main character is always like special, and I told you like he's special because the story's about him.
Yeah.
Well,
And I mean, like when you're watching a movie, there has to be a conflict to be there, and there has to be some sort of butting head thing, like within writing this fucking story.
Honestly, during that one ritual fight, I was rooting for Killmonger the entire
I was too.
time.
Killmonger was a cool character.
He was way cooler, but like
I didn't like the parts where he was like, we was Kangs, we was Aboriginals.
Yeah, he pretty much represents everybody that saw the movie yesterday.
Yeah, pretty much.
White people are not allowed to see Black Panther.
I saw those two white guys and like, they're not supposed to be here. Those white people were not supposed to be there. They could have got shot.
We're joking, of course. It's a movie. Anybody can go see it. That's the dumbest thing to me. The social media riot about.
It's a fucking superhero movie.
Like nobody cares. I don't know. You said it was like a fake article or something. Shit, but people went to go see Black Panther and they were upset that it was a superhero movie.
Fake article or not, it was funny.
Like, why would you see a dude in a cat suit on the poster? Yeah. What do you think is gonna happen?
You see trailers. It's like what you think it was.
Oh, and like the ending fight. Black Panther said fucking nothing.
He didn't say a damn thing.
Oh, he didn't say a damn thing.
No,
he apologized.
I mean, he was communicating with his sister like about their plan to get rid of Killmonger. But it's just like he wasn't like trying to like say I am sorry for what happened. He wasn't communicating with. Now you've gotten me on that. He's talking about diplomacy and opening up to the world and things, but he wasn't being diplomatic with Killmonger.
His cousin, his long lost cousin. That's blood. You know what I mean?
And even then, Killmonger in the final battle says, "Oh, I'm glad it finally came to this, cousin," as he's holding a knife to T'Challa's throat. But it's like, you guys are family, but you aren't even communicating about the fact that, oh yeah, we're actually family. And I can't kill you.
When he stabbed him in his chest, and they were just sitting down, the fucking nigga looks at him. They look at each other.
Yeah.
Killmonger's the only nigga talking. The entire death scene.
Yeah.
And I got mad when you heard the change in my breathing. It was when he fucking fell over.
When he finally died.
Are you serious? Cause
cause Killmonger.
Dude, just say, yo
what
man, look. He's like, yo man, look, I could still save you. And he was like, what, to lock me up? He's like, no, just have a change of heart. Just talk to me. You know?
Yeah. Most of the time, fucking. What's
T'Challa.
That's the main character.
T'Challa, yeah.
Yeah, he could have said some shit to like get his ass out of some things. There were several times where he could have just said something. Yeah. Like it would have been alright.
Like even when he's talking to Daniel Kaluuya's character, because I didn't remember his name at all. I don't remember if they said it.
White man.
Like the dude who was like the guard of the city's borders.
Oh, Chris.
Yeah. That was the first string.
That was the first problem, because he could have said, "Oh, Claw had assistance, and they kind of like they took us by surprise." But like Daniel Kaluuya's character is like, "Oh, you didn't manage to catch the man who killed my parents,
just like your dad."
And like, damn, you could have communicated that. You could have explained what happened step by step.
Yeah, and even then, you don't just say, "Oh, I thought you would have not been like your dad." Like he kind of you throwing salt in the wound. Like, damn, this dude lost his dad like a week ago. Like, you salty for no fucking reason.
But let's talk about one of my favorite characters, Andy Serkis, Ulysses Claw.
Well, when he got killed, I was so surprised.
Because Ulysses Claw is one of the biggest Black Panther. Biggest Black Panther. He's one of the biggest BP characters.
Isn't Claw one of the Spider-Man villains too?
Yeah, technically, yeah. I mean, they're all.
He has like the leopard thing going on.
No.
Oh, that's a different guy.
No, that's Killmonger. Killmonger had the leopard suit.
Oh.
Claw was the dude with the robotic arm.
I mean like the hunter dude.
No, that's
Dude,
Craven.
that prosthetic arm-
That's Craven.
I got
That prosthetic arm looked like a baby hand.
It looked like the baby hand from Scary Movie.
Take my strong hands. But I love Andy Serkis in this. He was having fun.
Yeah.
He was just like he was laughing the entire time, and
Yeah,
he was like,
my precious.
Did you know that Andy Serkis did Gollum?
What?
He was the actor for Gollum, like the mocap dude.
Yeah.
The fuck?
Yeah.
And
Really?
and he's Caesar.
See, you could really surprise my ass with this shit because
With
I don't
mocap,
know a
dude.
lot of celebrity
I knew
names.
his
I don't
name,
keep
but
up
I
with
didn't
that.
know that it was him. I didn't know that's what he looked like.
That's him. That's him. He's the one who in the mocap suit, and then they changed.
Yeah,
his face.
if you keep that up, you're just gonna surprise me like every fucking time.
Malik did not know, but the more you know.
I don't know a lot about celebrity shit. in
But
movies.
I really liked him in this movie, and I was surprised when they killed him off because he's one of the biggest Black Panther characters.
I was more surprised
'Cause
when he
he's-
shot his girlfriend.
He was like, "It's gonna be alright, baby. It's gonna be alright."
Bitch dead. Bitch is
He
dead.
did that shit so quick.
He could at least just like, I
But
don't know,
but that
try to
but
hit
that
the
leaves
nigga.
that leaves an issue because Killmonger is dead, Claw is dead.
Yeah.
I don't know many other Black Panther
There's
villains.
gonna be no
other
Black
than-
Panther movie after this.
Like
They can't be.
I mean,
He'll just show up in different movies.
he's gonna be in Infinity War,
Yeah.
but I'm pretty sure. I told you this after the theater. I'm pretty sure Thanos is gonna like reset the universe, or the superheroes are gonna get a hold of the Infinity Gauntlet, and they're gonna restart like over somehow.
Something like that. And
And
then
like,
they're gonna do the
cause
Inhuman
like, look at how fucking Red Skull in Captain America shot his ass into space by accident by grabbing the hypercube, and he killed himself. And then that's the issue with the Marvel movies. All their villains end up dead or just locked up.
Wouldn't it be cool if Killmonger was like another Black Panther or some shit like that? Wouldn't that be fucking sick?
That's what he
I
did.
was high-key
He
expecting like the nigga who was in charge of the mountains or whatever. I was expecting. him to,
M'Baku?
like, yeah, I was expecting him to,
Like a plot twist, he's the new Black Panther.
well, he's the main villain. Like he takes over.
No, like he was gonna take. Like,
He's gonna take over,
fucking
okay.
Light skin.
Eric,
Fucking.
Killmonger.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
Well, okay, so
Damn it! What's his? I want to say he looks like that one nigga who hosts Wildin' Out.
Nick Cannon.
Nick Cannon.
It's not Nick Cannon, that is fucking Michael B. Jordan.
No, he looked like Nick Cannon. I didn't say he was Nick Cannon.
You guys made that joke about Nick Cannon.
Yeah, I did. I was like, because he had all that money and shit. I'm like, is this how he funded Wildin' Out?
It obviously wasn't with his rap
Is he gonna destroy Black Panther with his shit albums?
But M'Baku, the mountain tribe, his actual comic name is Man-Ape. Like his super villain name.
Yeah.
He's normally a villain. And I get that he was like an antagonist for the most part, but then he like joined forces with T'Challa at the end.
Yeah.
But he was funny in the scenes that we saw him. Like he actually had a sense of humor or whatever.
It was pretty great.
But then like
He took an ass beating way.
he took an ass beating way like ooh. And then he's like he taps out during their fight and like he takes it pretty okay. It's like normally I think you'd be like, no, we will not give you assistance. Get out of my house.
Yeah. And the dude was like, a life for a life, because like you made me realize that damn, these niggas do need a leader, and I'm not gonna just lose my life like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Cause that was pretty neat.
What did y'all think about the special effects? 'Cause I think they're all over the place.
Yo, every scene where he's in full suit looks fucking weird.
No,
His arms
I'm not
are
gonna
way
lie to
longer.
you. I'm not gonna lie to you. The CGI, you can really tell it's CGI. I mean, like,
It looks like an FMV in like a video.
yeah. It wasn't great this time around.
Well, the beginning portion where he's wearing like the original suit that we saw in Civil War,
Yeah.
that looks good because that's an actual costume.
Even then, honestly, that looked weird.
A little bit because the suit was bulkier around his shoulders and like his head looked
He
smaller.
looked like a character model in like a Marvel game.
Yeah, but like I could tell
I
that
don't
was
know,
like
I
real
don't know,
costume
like-
on him.
And then whenever
Sometimes-
he moved, it's like there were so many frames.
Yeah.
It didn't look real. What were you saying?
I was gonna say, like, sometimes like game models really look better than like your studio counterparts. Like, take Berserk for example. Fuck.
Yeah.
Modern animators.
I mean,
Ooh,
the
really bad.
CGI got worse during the final battle when it's like
Yeah,
when it's like
you could definitely.
Because
when
you
the
can
costume-
see more of it. There's more light.
yeah, but it's also like you could like with the mixture of like their plan to like get rid of the suits on them, like with like the sonic cannons as well as like the vibranium like meshing around and stuff.
When them
it
hoes
looked
were getting
cool.
tossed by the rhinos.
Yes.
It looked cool, but it was like you could tell it's CGI like even more when they're standing still and like it's just like warping on them and stuff. But I mean, it looked decent.
That had the fight scene in the beginning when they were falling down. I thought that was pretty neat because I'm a real big sucker for silent scenes.
Yeah.
And you were just hearing like the impact of the punches and their grunts and stuff. It's pretty gay, but I liked it a lot.
Let's talk about a little bit more about the Eric Killmonger and T'Challa.
Eric Andre.
The Eric Andre show. But let's talk about their dynamic just a little bit more.
Michonne was looking fine.
And Michonne was looking pretty good as the general of the. I think their army's name is the Dora Milaje, I think. But Killmonger and T'Challa's first fight was actually brutal. It was brutal as hell because like you could see the slices and all the like gashes and stuff.
Yeah, and then when Forrest Whitaker died, that was pretty nuts.
I was not expecting that.
He was like, "Take me. He's not responsible for your father's death."
But another point I do want to make is how Disney-fied this movie is. Because I mean, I get their target audience is for kids, but I mean, they're showing violence, of course. They're showing like spears and like stabs and stuff. You remember how Killmonger grabbed that one soldier by the neck and held a throat to her, and then slit her neck? Where was the blood?
There was no blood. There was no wound.
Yeah, there were plenty of.
And then when he got stabbed and he pulled the knife out, what was the blood?
There was nothing.
There were plenty of scenes where like it didn't play out right with the fights, and like it seemed a bit disappointing. And I'm like, hey, you can't expect all this ultra violent shit and everything, but like, come on.
It wasn't even ultra violent.
It really wasn't. It wasn't. That's what I kind of didn't like about it because like I've seen so much of it. And it's like, whatever.
Yeah, it's whatever, but like at least show me a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like make it.
Like give us a little
real.
bit extra.
Like when that bitch got hit by the rhino, it wasn't even a direct impact. She was just like kind of there, and the wind just brushed off.
And like she got.
Yeah.
But lastly, the political commentary ideas in the movie, like the whole like the concepts of staying isolated to your nation versus exposing yourself to the world.
Yeah.
I think it played well because I mean that was like
I kind of like that. Yeah.
That was shown in Civil War at first with King T'Chaka, and before he got blew up. Before he got blew up by the Winter Soldier or whatever.
Yeah,
and then it kind of played into. Then it follows into this one.
Yeah. But
also like foreigners entering a country, that concept. Like,
no, yeah, exactly. Crap. Somebody said something about letting strangers in.
Yeah, with letting Everett Ross in and also letting Killmonger in because they didn't know him.
Yeah, and like letting like refugees. I got that like thing with the Donald, and I was like, yeah, like they're because hearing black people say it
is odd.
It's not odd. It feels more It feels like a better idea, and I don't want to be like black people know everything, but it's like you see Donald Trump. The way he words things is wrong, and I understand what he's saying.
The way they wrote it in this movie seems...
But they worded it correctly.
Yeah.
And I always felt like, be careful who you let in because they might do something crazy.
Yeah. Because, like, they said, if we bring refugees, they bring their problems with them.
Exactly. That's exactly what they said.
Yeah, as soon as I heard that first instance of, like, you know, the political shit, I was like, God damn.
They do bring their part.
And then, also, Killmonger's final words about... So, like, when, like, he said, oh, we can heal you... Like, oh, what? So you can just you can just, like, throw me in jail?
Yeah, my ancestors would prefer death than bondage or something like that.
Yeah, and that was a profound wording there. Why'd they have to kill him off? He was a decent character.
He was really good.
I didn't like the parts where he was, I think I already said it in the podcast before.
Where he was like, they out here...
my people,
yeah,
even though we aren't directly related.
I ain't related to none of y'all. Yelling my brothers, yelling my sisters.
My niggas, well, it's true. If they did get thrown or jumped off the fucking boats.
Yeah.
But like, it was the way he worded it. It was just the way he said it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But,
maybe I'm just racist.
Maybe we're just racist. I felt like Killmonger and
Yeah. there you go.
T'Challa.
Shit.
T'Challa. T'Challa.
Tenochtitlan.
Tino Man.
Tetanus.
Tenno.
Tetris.
Tenno, I have a mission for you.
Squidward. Tortellini.
I felt that those two characters were polar opposites, and it would make more sense with the ending where he starts building the buildings and like showing off Wakanda and like the materials that they have. That like if they were to come together and come to that agreement because they both disagree on certain aspects of things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I thought it would be interesting if they brought them together, but I guess they obviously weren't planning that.
But I mean,
when they released the poster for Infinity War, that nigga was not there.
I mean, the issue is think of T'Challa as Martin Luther King and
Malcolm X. Yes.
And Malcolm X.
That's
like
a really good.
Killmonger had the radical.
Yeah, I want violence. Punch them in their mouth.
Like we'll take them over by force, and T'Challa was like, we'll ease into it.
Yeah.
And that's a good like parallel.
That's very interesting. I wonder if anybody else came to that agreement. That's really good.
We should go to Black Twitter with that.
We should go to Black Twitter.
That was pretty good. It's Black History Month.
I should name my account Melaninja.
Kuka Kunchala. We did it, boys. Yeah, this is a pretty short podcast.
I think we'll wrap it up here.
Yeah.
Final closing marks. I say Black Panther is at least a solid 7.
I'd give it a 7.
We're all thinking 7.
I give it a 7, and that's not bad.
It was good in the beginning parts, but I was kind of iffy on the endings.
The ending was definitely like the iffiest part.
Niggas iffy on
It's really great. It's really great to like go out and watch. Trust me.
It was fun. The music was fun.
The music is good.
The fight scenes were fun.
Yeah, the soundtrack was. It was pretty good.
I love how they had the trap music every time Killmonger came in, like to symbolize that was Killmonger.
Yeah, that was like his anthem. It's like Tetsuo's theme. Like,
yeah.
But I like the mix of African beats as well as hip hop beats.
Yeah.
Which is really neat.
Yeah.
Nice.
Now I'm excited for Infinity War to see how this all comes to a close for the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
That's
the first part of the close.
The calm before the storm, the something final curtain, something.
Yeah.
That nigga finna kill every single one of them with his big
Somebody's
ass
gonna die. Somebody's gonna die, and I hope it's.
I have the Infinity War comics in my house. Thanos is like so you know how Cyclops shoots beams and shit?
Yeah.
He trapped him in a hypercube in his head so he can't breathe. And so he's only blasting like the walls and he can't get him. Then he smashed his head in. And then one of the most influential comic panels of all time is Thanos standing face to face to Captain America, and like he's like Captain America's like, we will not bow before tyrants and things like that. Yeah. He's like, too bad I'm not a tyrant, I'm a god, and he punches his shit in and just kills him right on the spot.
Shit.
Oh, Tony Stark died.
That's nuts.
Oh yeah, like
I like that. That's nuts.
Oh yeah, Thanos rusted Tony Stark's armor so he died in space, and he threw Thor out into like deep space and like without his like hammer and shit, so he just floated to death.
You know, I love that. I like.
And then he choked Spider-Man's, he strangled Spider-Man's neck to death. I remember that comic.
Alright,
so
I know we gotta end this, but I remember there was a freaking Spider-Man like comic panel, and he was like, these thugs, I don't even know why they try anymore. I punched Thanos in the face, and Mary Jane was like, I don't even know who that is.
I'm excited for I'm excited for Infinity War. I want to see Hulk get knocked.
All right.
All right.
Bye.
All right. We'll end it.
End it.